Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening, everybody. So we are talking about metta meditation. We'll talk about how to develop metta meditation according to Visuddhimagga. One can develop metta by using one of the fixed thought, which is clear to him. So we have a four fixed thought. May all beings be free from enmity and danger, number one. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. So four fixed thought. So you can use one of them, the one you like. We don't need to use all the four. But anyway, if we follow Visuddhimagga, normally we use four. Four. But here, sometimes remembering four, not easy. Just use only one, the one you like. So therefore, we always use. May you be, may you be well and happy. That's all. No. May you be well and happy. May my father be well and happy. That's all, right? That's all. You don't need to recite four lines. Similarly, one can develop metta by using one of the names from the limited or unlimited method. So here, limited me, all women, men, etc. Right? Men. So here, unlimited me, all beings, all breathing things, etc. So you can use one of them. So that means you don't need to follow Visuddhimagga method, or you don't need to follow Vibhanga method. You can create your own way of developing metta. The main thing is to develop metta. You must have a loving kindness in your mind. That's the most important. According to Visuddhimagga, chapter 9, para number 4, metta should not be developed toward following four types of persons at first. You shouldn't develop metta at first toward the following four types of people. Number one, an antipathetic person appear. The one you hate so much. Unpleasant people, shouldn't develop metta first, because too tiring to develop a benevolent mind or metta such person. So you may have one antipathetic person in your block, in your HDB, in your street. Don't start with such people, because it's too tiring to develop benevolent mind. Number two, a very dearly person, a tapir. Too tiring to develop neutral feeling towards such people. So normally we have a lot of bias, a lot of bias. So if you may have a dearly person in your life, it can be your husband, your wife, it can be your mother or son or daughter, any person, right? You shouldn't start with such person because too tiring to develop neutral feeling. Because metta means love without attachment, right? Love without attachment. So if you develop metta to maybe your son or your daughter, then if you develop metta, visualizing your son or daughter, then attachment may arise, right? Suppose your son is living in UK, studying. Then you close your eye, you try to develop metta to your son. May my son be well and happy. May he be free from mental and physical suffering. May he be able to take care of himself happily. Then suddenly attachment may arise. Wow, my son told me yesterday he have a lot of problems. like this, bias, very difficult to develop neutral feeling, So therefore, at first, then a neutral person, people you don't know, if you develop metta to such people, too wary to put such person in a dear one's place. So if you develop metta, the one who met on the street, you don't know that person, then you're trying to visualize that person and develop metta. Difficult, Another one is your enemy. It's quite obvious. Trying not to develop fast, to practice metta to such people. Pandit told me to practice metta loving kindness, metta meditation. Then now I try. The person I fight when I was young. Then you try to develop metta, but your metta is not so strong yet. So therefore, then even though you try hard to develop metta to such person, then resentment, or the picture of fighting, maybe quarreling may appear in your mind. So such thinking will block your develop metta meditation. So this is just suggestion actually, right? So metta meditation means you trying to develop or increase your metta in your mind, right? If you start with such people, antipathetic people or your enemy, then it's difficult to develop metta. So when you think about your enemy, then likely to generate anger, to visualize when you visualize such a person. So Visuddhimagga give suggestion not to start metta meditation with such people. Also, metta should not be developed specifically toward following two people. One is the person of opposite sex. Because if you develop metta, the one who has the opposite sex, then lust may arise in your mind. But when you have a strong metta, when you are used to it, you can start with any person, any person. This is for the beginning. The dead person, you shouldn't start metta meditation with the dead person, because cannot produce jhana or access concentration. Last week I already talked about it, right? So the story of a monk who practiced metta meditation. So actually, when you want to attain jhana, you shouldn't practice loving kindness to many people. So you have to choose only one person. One person. It can be well respected person for you. Respected person for you. So that means this one is if you want to develop if you want to attain jhana, so you need to choose one individual. It can be your teacher, it can be your mother, the one you love, especially the one you respect. So focusing on visualizing that person, may my teacher be well and happy, may he be free from enmity and danger, etc. Just focus on your teacher or your mother, etc. So, Visuddhimagga mentioned the story of a monk who used to attain jhana, by developing metta. But this time, he couldn't attain jhana, even though he tried hard, couldn't attain jhana like before. Then he asked meditation master, Bhante, I used to attain jhana by developing metta meditation, by practicing metta meditation. But just now, even though I tried hard, couldn't attain. Why? The meditation master may examine, will ask some question. Finally, he asks, you check your master, your teacher, the one you use for loving kindness meditation, whether he is still alive or dead. So when he inquire, so his teacher already died. So therefore, so when we practice metta meditation, using object of our one person, if that person is dying, cannot concentrate loving kind jhana. It doesn't mean you cannot cultivate loving kindness to departed relative. No, you can do that. If your aim is not to attain jhana, suppose your mother passes away a few years ago, then you trying to recollect the gratitude of your mother or father, then you're trying to cultivate loving kindness to your mother. So you can do that. But if you want to attain jhana by practicing metta meditation, so you cannot take that person as an object. Here, these are two persons. You shouldn't develop metta. Visuddhimagga suggests, first of all, metta should be developed toward oneself. As an example, doing it repeatedly. So that means we love ourselves, right? We want happiness and well-being of ourselves. So therefore, according to Visuddhimagga, we should develop metta toward oneself first. So therefore, we always chanting, right? We always cultivate loving kindness. May I be free from enmity and danger, like that. No? May I be free from mental suffering, physical suffering. May I take care of myself happily, right? So we should develop oneself first. According to Visuddhimagga, without loving kindness to ourselves, we cannot extend loving kindness to other people. According to Visuddhimagga. But Pali Canon and Vibhanga Abhidhamma text, Patisambhidhamaka do not mention about that. According to Pali Canon, so we can, it's not suggested to develop metta to ourselves. Because no need, right? We take care of ourselves. We eat the food. We trying to beautify ourselves by using expensive clothes. You enjoying food. You know what to eat, what to live, right? Happily. So therefore, we don't need to develop metta to ourselves. So what we need is to cultivate loving kindness to other people, right? So that's according to Visuddhimagga. It's logic, of course. It's logic. Start with ourselves. Start with ourselves. That's another thing is Panati Pada Viramani Sekapadan Samari. I mean, refraining from killing, right? Refraining from killing. Some people, they interpret killing including yourself. For me, I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Killing other sentient beings, not yourself. Because when we study the rules and regulations for monks, if we commit suicide, not a parajika, is a tokada. Tokadami is the smallest, one of the smallest wrongdoing, or apathy. But when we kill other people, parajika, the highest, we no longer be a monk. Even I give you take this medicine, there will be a portion. Then no more monk. I no longer be a monk, I became samanera. So when we look at that example also, that is just for just my understanding. That's my understanding. So that means Panadipada means not just committing suicide for ourselves. It's not a Panadipada. It's not a Panadipada. Of course, it's a wrongdoing. We shouldn't do that. But that is not as heavy akusala as we think. Not as heavy as we think. Here also same thing. Visuddhimagga said that we should develop metta to ourselves first. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. But according to Pali Canon, no. We no need to cultivate loving kindness to ourselves. No. Right? If you feel hot, you will increase aircon. Huh? If you are hungry, you will eat. No need. No need. Anyway, Visuddhimagga say we should start metta to ourselves. After permeating oneself with the metta, in order for easy practice, one should develop metta to esteem teachers and so on, esteem person. I met one devotee who practiced metta meditation. Because she cannot practice breathing meditation. If she practice breathing meditation, severe headache. So therefore, meditation master suggested to practice metta meditation. So, better to focus on one person only. But when you develop metta loving kindness, you can practice, to anyone. Okay, any question?
Good evening, Bante. Bante, for the 4 type of person to minimize, develop the loving kindness, because example the point to theory person and the number 4 an enemy. So when we do, because of these two, when we do metta meditation, we will tend to focus and attach to those lovely or enemy, and you create either loving and angry. So can we, based on last week, your lesson thought, when we have this kind of thought come up, it's not real, so we discard them, go to Visappana. So this will able to still continue these two meditation, right?
That means if you have a last in your mind, trying to practice vipassana.
Yes, discard them.
If you have such mindfulness and clear comprehension, of course there will be no last. Because if you have last in your mind, that means the mind already deluded, right? It's difficult to maintain mindfulness and clear comprehension. So it will be difficult to direct to vipassana meditation.
So,
Of course, if you can, of course, yeah.
So Bante would like to echo on last week because he was talking about discard. So because metta is, when doing metta meditation, we're doing an object focus. So when we discard, where we focus back?
Sorry,
When we discard that image, like example, we do meditation for my mom. So the image come up, discard.
Discard.
Yeah, discard, because it's just a memory. So when I discard, so which point to focus back?
That means you can focus on the face of your mother, or the whole body. Yeah, you just visualize your mother in your mind. That may my mother be well and happy, like that.
Without any attachment.
Of course, better. Normally, we may not have much attachment to our mother. Some people may have it. So that means really passing me, the one you love so much. Of course, it can be your mother or your wife or your children. So the main thing is, if your mindfulness, your metta is so strong, you can develop metta to any person, right? Full of mindfulness, full of equanimity. You can balance your mind, not to have attachment. Then you can practice anyone. You can start with anyone. So actually, Visuddhimagga just suggests not to do it fast. Direct into such people. Yeah.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay. So according to Vibhanga is second Abhidhamma text. And how does a bhikkhu dwell, pervading one direction with his heart, filled with the loving kindness? Just as he would feel loving kindness on seeing a dearly loved person, so he pervades all beings with the loving kindness. So you may have a very nice and close friend. It's very good to you. Then if you want to attain jhana, so you can focus on such person. Lovely, very good to you, right? And when you think about such person, naturally loving kindness may arise. loving kindness may arise. You can start with such a person. But when you want to attain jhana based on loving kindness meditation, you have to choose only one person, right? So when you have a lot of people to think, so then you cannot attain jhana. No? So according to Visuddhimagga, start with the oneself. Number 2, then you can go to Diya and Asti person, Piya Pokala. Number 3, the neutral people. Number 4, someone you don't like. Apiya Pokala. Because by cultivating oneself, then you have a metta in your mind. Then you can start with the Asti people, like your teacher or your auntie, uncle, anyone who is well esteemed. Then you can practice neutral person, then go to the enemy or some people we don't like. Based on formula mentioned in Patisambhida Magga and Visuddhimagga, Mahasi Sayadaw created loving kindness meditation in Pali. Based on Visuddhimagga, especially Visuddhimagga, Mahasi Sayadaw is a well-known meditation master from Myanmar, and when we go to meditation retreat, so we have to cultivate loving kindness by using Pali chanting. May all yogis in this monastery, in this compound like that, right? So here, that metta chanting was recorded by Imi Un. Imi Wee. Okay. A famous Malaysian Chinese vocalist. Maybe let's listen a little bit. Nah? I don't know whether it works. Oh, sorry.
Okay, ladies. Tomorrow morning, we are starting the Kundalini awakening.
Just a little bit.
May I be free from enmity and danger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I take care of myself happily. May my parents, teachers, relatives, and friends, fellow Dhammafarers, be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May all yogis in this compound be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May all monks in this compound, novice monks, laymen and laywomen disciples, from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May our donors of the floor supports be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May our guardian devas in this monastery, in this dwelling, in this compound, may the guardian devas be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May all beings, all breathing things, all creatures, all individuals, all personalities, may all females, all males, all noble ones, all worldlings, all deities, all humans, all those in the four woeful planes. Be free from enmity and danger. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they take care of themselves happily. May all beings be free from suffering. May whatever they have gained not be lost. All beings are owners of their karma. In the eastern direction,
I think it's very beautiful. I think you can play this metta chanting morning. Close your eye. So wherever she chant, trying to focus, trying to visualize. Very beautiful. I think even what's a celebration, right? Normally we play this one. Very beautiful. We also have a Burmese vocalist and do in Burmese time with the translation of Burmese language. So most of the religious ceremony, we play that metta chanting. It's really beautiful. I think we play this chanting in the shrine hall. Then close your eye and then trying to practice loving kindness. It will be very useful. Very useful. So the main thing is whatever method you use, you must have a genuine loving kindness in your mind. So if you used to do that, you will treat people around you mindfully and with a full of loving kindness. Right? So loving kindness has a three types. I think you already know, right? Mental loving kindness, verbal loving kindness, and physical loving kindness, bodily loving kindness. So we must have a three type. So this is a beautiful creation of music. Okay, I think sorry that you cannot see. Okay, up to now, we will make a final lesson for the metta, metta. Any question for that? Or anything that is not clear to you?
Metta meditation to a person, does it always that we do the same person or we can next day do another person?
If you want to attain jhana, only same person.
Same person.
Only
always.
one person. Yeah.
Not the dead person.
Not the dead person.
Okay, thank you.
But if you are just cultivating loving kindness, you can do anyone, including departed relative. Okay. Then let's move to another topic. Karuna, compassion. Compassion. Karuna is the quality which makes the heart of the good man or women. Actually, here when we talk about man, is including women. Don't think about it only just for men, because man means every person. The quality which makes the heart of the good people trumpet, or the quality that arouses tender feelings in the good man at the sight of others suffering. When somebody gets into trouble, compassionate people, so their heart shake easily. So that means they have a compassion in their mind. Some people, they are very compassionate, When they see suffering people, right away they are there to help you. So here, this is a literal translation of karuna. So that means the quality of the mind that make the heart of the good man tremble, shake. The quality that arouses tender feeling in the mind, in the good man, at the sight of others suffering. Some people, their heart is not tender, very hard. Even they see suffering people, their mind is not moving. Right? That means they don't have a compassion in their mind. This is a Pali. Paratoke sati saruna haraya kampanan krautiti metta. So let's talk about wisdom definition. Etymology of compassion in English is Latin, meaning co-suffering. Co-suffering. When somebody suffers, you also suffer. So therefore they always say, so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, to learn that, like that. Co-suffering. So there's a literal meaning of compassion in English that comes from Latin. That is totally different with the Buddhist definition of metta, compassion. But Wikipedia said that compassion is the response to the suffering of others that motivate to desire to help. A desire to help. So that's actually the definition of Wikipedia is beautiful. But the literal meaning, co-suffering, not a Buddhist way of compassion, Buddhist compassion. So in Maharaulavara Sutta, the Buddha taught to Rahula. I think by that time, Rahula is nearly 20 years old. 20 years old. The Buddha said that Rahula developed meditation on loving compassion. For when you develop meditation on compassion, any cruelty will be abandoned. Will be abandoned. So that means compassion, opposite of compassion is cruelty. Cruelty. Some people are cruel. Easily they kill, sentient being, human being. There is no compassion in their mind. Cruelty. Cruelty is the direct enemy of karuna. Cruelty is the direct enemy of karuna. So when you are killing sentient beings, including animals, so that means you are cruel. You're cruel. It's very clear, right? It's a direct enemy. Easy to see. Easy to identify. Liberation of the mind by compassion is the escape from the thought of harming. The thought of harming. If you develop compassion in your mind, then there will be no thought of harming in your mind. So therefore, in the Noble Eightfold Path, right view, right? Right view. So if you have a right view, you will have a right intention, right thought. Samma sankappa. So here, right thought, three types of right thought. Is one of them is non-harming, or non-violence. So that is compassion. That is a compassion, right? So if you have a compassion in your mind, so that means you are practicing the Noble Eightfold Path, right? The Noble Eightfold Path. So there are many donation drive in Singapore, right? So when something happens in other country, they organize. They have a donation drive, right? So by seeing such unlucky people, their heart is trumpet. So that means compassion in their mind, right? So that means your mind is liberated by compassion. So you don't have the thought of harming. Pity or passionate grief or sorrow or sorry is indirect or max enemy of karuna. So we have sometimes we have pity to people who are suffering, or suffering. When you visit hospital, some people are screaming, crying, having a lot of difficulty to breathe in, breathe out, right? When you see such people, pity, passionate grief in your mind. Some people even cannot see, cannot see. So this is not a compassion. It is the enemy of compassion. Indirect enemy. So it's not easy to see, not easy to see. In some cases, pity may appear in the guise of a friend, but it is not true karuna in Buddhist way of thinking. So therefore, when you are suffering together with your mother who is hospitalized, it's not a real compassion. Not real compassion. It is pity or grief in your mind. Even though your mother is suffering in a hospital bed, you try your best to take care of your mother, You're trying to support emotionally. But in your mind, mindfulness, clear comprehension, calmness. Then only your love to your mother will be genuine. Compassion. So as a Buddhist monk, so when we go to the hospital, so of course we always see suffering people. Some of them our close devotee. So of course we cannot tell lie, sorrow, pity, but need to control our mind. Mindfulness, clear comprehension. We know clearly what we are doing. Then we chant. So when we have a pity, when our mind is overwhelmed by sorrow or grief, we cannot chant clearly. Then maybe our voice will be shaken. Right? That's not real compassion. It's the enemy of compassion. So there we pity disguised as a compassion. It is a false sympathy. Such sympathy is deceitful and lead to anger or sorrow. Two directions, Suppose you take care of your mother in the hospital, suffering, difficulty to breathe in, breathe out. You have compassion in your mind, but no grief, no sorrow in your mind. You know what to do, what to say. Clear comprehension. You do it mindfully, right? You do it mindfully. Then, if it is necessary, you will sleep, right? You will sleep. That will be real compassion. Most of the time, those something beyond our, capacity, beyond our reach. So what we can do is we try our best then to practice equanimity by the time. Equanimity. All beings are honor their own karma. So therefore, some doubters, they do not do operation to their beloved one, mother, because they cannot control their mind, right? They cannot control their mind. It's difficult because they are beloved mother or beloved family member. Without stillness, right? Without balance of the mind, you cannot do operation, right? So therefore, I heard some doubter, they hand over the duty to operate to their beloved one, to another doubter. But difficult, right? When he think about his mother operating, well, my mother should be suffering a lot, and the hand will be shaking, So therefore, as a doubter, need to balance their emotion, right? It's a kind of equanimity. But when they are operating to outsider, not a problem, right? It's okay. They can control their mind. So that means here, grief or pity may lead to anger. Sometimes the doubter are busy. You tell them to look at your mother. They are very busy, right? They cannot come right away. Then anger will arise. Why they are delaying like that? My mother is suffering. Because the doubter announced that they have many people to take care of, right? To take care. But here we have a lot of pity and grief in our mind, right? So we try to force doubter and narcissist to come and see. And it's difficult. It's difficult. I think 2 years ago, one of my devotee called me, Burmese devotee, close Burmese devotee called me around, I think, 3:30 in the morning, because her husband is critical condition, going to die. Then I go there, and they make ready the rope to offer. The lady, the lady is very particular, and before he died, he offered rope to the monks. Then I do chanting, and also making observe 5 precepts, do chanting. But the lady is restless. He is forcing doubter and narcissist to take care of her husband. Then I have to make her calm down. Then I stay there until he died. So that means, of course, it's not easy to practice real compassion to our level 1. So she is restless, of course. I need to. The doubters and narcissists, they know, and they do not get angry. Luckily, So that means, even if it is our mother or father, we need to balance our emotion. Controlling our emotion is equanimity. So the doubter and narcissist, they have other patients. They are busy with other things. I will try my best to tell them to look after my father, my husband, like that. Right? So we need to be mindful. Mindfulness is very important by that time. Mindful. Clear comprehension. So if we are mindful, tranquil, we will know what to do, what to talk. We will not force the doubter with the anger. No, we will not do that. Right? But I'm outsider. Of course, I have to make her come down, and I have to talk to the doubter situation. But the doubter, they are well experienced. Do not get angry. Not easy. So that means pity is an indirect enemy of compassion. So the lady trying to hold her husband's hand and trying to embrace, trying to hush her husband. I told her, you can do it for a while, but don't do it longer. Because I think it's difficult, of course, because she is going to lose her husband. So that means false sympathy, of course, it's a left with the attachment. She cannot let go. That is the experience as a monk. Dying person, as a wife taking care of her husband. But anyway, he is very lucky. And then the monk is living nearby, while until he died. Then the two, the young doubters, they are staying nearby. Maybe they are observing how the person died, the last moment of a person. Finally, the doubters say, death. Then we share the merit. So I think it's very, very good chance. Now, what I want to say is pity or sorrow or grief in our mind, lamentation in our mind. Lamentation, of course, is quite obvious, right? Pity, not obvious. It look like compassion. Compassion. It's not a real compassion. Real compassion do not have any unwholesome thought. Real compassion do not have any sorrow in the mind. Not sorrow in the mind. Therefore, when we are doing chanting in the hospital, we need to be mindful, maintain mindfulness, clear comprehension, especially equanimity. Equanimity is very important. So then only it will be genuine compassion or mind. Compassion succeeds when it makes cruelty subside. This is a direct enemy of compassion. You don't have a cruelty in your mind. Your mind is tender, soft, gentle, and ready to help. But it falls when it gives rise to sorrow. If you have a sorrow or pity in your mind, that means the practice of compassion fails. Normally, I give you one example. There is a car accident near the primary school. One young girl, student killed because of the car accident. The driver is careless, but you are there. You witness the car hit a young student. Then, by that time, you need to practice mindfulness, clear comprehension, stability of the mind. Then, right away, you decide to help the student. Of course, the student is suffering, not dying yet, suffering. Then, as a young girl, the blood is coming up, and the leg is seriously injured. So by looking at injured body of a young student, pity, right? Pity will right away come. So that is a indirect enemy. So pity is disguising as a loving compassion. Then suddenly you look at the driver. The driver also nearby. Do not look at the student shaking. Anger to the driver. You get angry to the driver. Some people may fight to the driver. Why you are, maybe give a blow, Why you are driving carefully or carelessly, Anger. Anger is one direction. Pity also another extreme. So you need to practice the middle path. Not going to the cruelty, not going to the sorrow. You need to walk on the path. That's it. Compassion. Compassion is the middle path. So that means when you have a cruelty to the driver, that means no compassion in your mind. When you have a sorrow to the student, so there is not a genuine compassion in your mind. Right? Only you can avoid. Only if you are walking on the path without cruelty, without sorrow in your mind, you know what to do. Then, when you are taking care of the student die. What to do? Nothing to do regarding with the dead body. Inform to the police. Right? You should do that. Right? That you are without anger or cruelty to the driver. You inform to the police. Because rule of law is very important, right? So such action or careless action should be punished, controlled, with the help of law enforcement. With such thinking, you inform to the police. But if you inform to the police with the anger or anger to the driver, your compassion fail. Right? Fail. Very subtle, very subtle, Very subtle. 2010, there was a devastating earthquake in Tibet. Many people died. Of course, the Dalai Lama trying to arrange, what is it? Humanitarian, humanitarian aid to the Tibet. Then he cannot go to the Tibet. He cannot go to his country. He will stay in India, right? But he tried his best to assist the victim of earthquake victim. So calling for international organization go to Tibet, right? And China government also trying their best to help the earthquake victim. So by that time, one of the reporter, I forgot which newspaper. The reporter asked question to Dalai Lama. His Holiness Dalai Lama, you cannot go to Tibet. There are a lot of earthquake victims in a lot of houses destroyed. You cannot go. How do you feel it? Do you have a sorrow in your mind? Or restlessness in your mind? Like that, Dalai Lama say, no, I don't have a sorrow in my mind. Number one, I try my best to help earthquake victim. I try my best. And that's all I can do. That's all I can do. So that means genuine compassion, pure compassion. Pure compassion. So that means even though he see, earthquake victim, a lot of people die, all suffer, but of course, compassion in his mind, trying to send humanitarian aid to Tibet. There's a limit, the limit he can do. He say, that's all I can do. So no sorrow in my mind. My mind is pure. Not easy, When wisdom people, reporter is Westerner. Actually, he made this question purposely. Western people may not understand Buddhist way of compassion, compassion. Regarding with the loving kindness and compassion, a beautiful writing from a book called Emptying the Rose Apple Tree, written by Dr. Riwata Dhamma, Burmese monk. He said, Theravadins seem to place most emphasis on loving kindness, metta. Why Mahayana schools emphasize compassion? They all use compassion. Dalai Lama, they all use compassion. But Buddhists, Theravada Buddhists, we always say metta, 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 metta. Karaniya Metta Sutta, right? Loving kindness. So there's a different usage. In fact, all four sublime states, metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha, right? All sublime states are only different aspects of a single energy. It does not really matter where you start. If there is a difference, then it is only terminology. The same basic energy of caring and open-heartedness is understood by the word metta among Theravadins and by the word karuna in Mahayana Sakhas. This is important to understand because when we listen to Dalai Lama talk or Mahayana monk, they always use compassion. So when you hear compassion, they talk about four quality, four sublime state. It's not really alone. It's not really compassion alone. They indicate four. Dalai Lama, he sees suffering people in earthquake. Right? Compassion. His mind, trumpet. Trumpet me is just a metaphor, metaphor. Compassion is mind. So he's trying to help them as much as he can. But he controls his mind with equanimity. Equanimity, all beings are owner their own karma. So in that way, he can control his emotion. No sorrow, no pity in his mind. The mind is pure. Right? It doesn't mean he ignores awkward victim. It doesn't mean. He pay attention to the awkward victim with a pure compassion. So that means they will use compassion, the word compassion, but that means they talk about four sublime states. That's very important. That's very important. For me, I think that's my interpretation based on Visuddhimagga. Looking at Visuddhimagga interpretation, it's not Visuddhimagga do not give it direct definition. The one then for me, metta or loving kindness is explained with the karuna, mudita, upekkha. When you talk about metta is a combination of the other three aspects. We can define metta or loving kindness by using three terms: karuna, compassion, to those who are suffering. So that means when you are taking care of suffering people, that means you have metta in your mind. But you have a limit, right? Limited resources or limited manpower to take care of suffering people. Suppose you can take care only 100 people, but awkward times 10,000. So when you see other suffering people, you may have a pity or sorrow in your mind, right? Or I can have only 100. I want to help other people, right? Other people. But you need to know your limit. So you have a lot of sorrow in your mind, pity in your mind, that you want to help all the awkward victim. Then you sell your house and cars. Then help the awkward victim. That means after your humanitarian assistance, you don't have any house to stay. Your wife or your husband will complain. Your children will be angry at you, no? No car. Then you need to hire a house and you have to go with the public transport. So that means you are hurting yourself, right? You're hurting. So therefore, equanimity is taking care of ourselves. We know our limit. And also we look at our well-being also, right? So you can help only 100 people, 100 occupants. Then knowing your limit, your capacity, your resources, That's equanimity. So therefore, equanimity is a emotional quotient, EQ. So you can control your emotion. So you can have only 100 octave time. You know your limit, your resources. That's all I can do. All beings are owner of their own karma. So I try my best. That's all I can do. That's a understanding, understanding our limit, our capacity, and accepting it. Not, how to say, that's equanimity. So therefore, when we practice compassion, we need to control with the equanimity. So that means, when you see suffering people, compassion arise, you practice compassion. 3 types of compassion: far-away compassion, mental compassion, bodily compassion. Then, when you know your limit, try to practice equanimity. Try to control your mind with equanimity. Then, when you see people who are doing well, who are successful, who are rich, happy, enjoying life, feel happy. That's a mudita. Feel happy, mudita. So when you feel happy for their success, achievement, that's metta, right? That's metta. Even mudita need to control with the equanimity. Equanimity. Normally, I give example of you have one friend, very close friend. You always go to a restaurant quite often together. You always take a trip together. You visit his house quite often, enjoying talking. But one day, you learn that your friend won lottery, 2.5 million. How much is the lottery? 2.6. Suppose 3 million. No? Your friend won 3 million lottery. You feel very happy, Of course, feel very happy. But it's your close friend. Your close friend. So your happiness, 2 types. Genuine happiness, mudita. You're very happy for your friend. He doesn't need to walk. He doesn't need to worry about housing, food, etc. Right? He can enjoy life. That's a mudita. Another happiness. You're very happy knowing that he is my close friend. And he may share some of the money, or you can borrow money from him, or maybe he will treat, He will sponsor some trip like that, Expectation with the loba. Then such type of happiness or joyous feeling is not a mudita. So then your friend, after winning the lottery, and he no longer contact with you, and he is enjoying life, and he doesn't want to meet with you. So earlier, your expectation is your friend will give you something, some money, or you can borrow some money from him, or he will sponsor something. Expectation with the loba. Therefore, you are very happy. Now your friend stop contacting you, doesn't want to associate with you. So what will happen to you? Get angry, right? Get angry. Because of your happiness is not genuine with the expectation, right? So by those time, you need to practice equanimity. All beings are owner of their own karma. He won the lottery, he can enjoy life. And he can use that money as he like, right? So you try to control your emotion. So you practice equanimity, not to fail practicing on mudita, right? So therefore, so my thinking is actually my thinking is metta is explained with the three words: karuna to those who are suffering, mudita, karuna to those who are suffering, together with control with the equanimity, and equanimity. And mudita to those who are doing well, successful, rich, happy, enjoying life. So you practice genuine altruistic joy, genuine happiness. But that mudita also need to control with the equanimity, equanimity. So then only your compassion, your altruistic joy will be genuine. It became metta. So that's my conclusion. It's not mentioned in the Sutta, it's not mentioned in the Visuddhimagga directly. But when we read Visuddhimagga is explained in that way. Okay, so Mahayana they will use compassion, but Theravada we use metta, right? But what Theravada, our usage, metta will be, I want to say, cover, metta cover, karuna, mudita, upekkha, right? So our usage will be much better, I will say that. Because it covers, compassion according to Buddhist definition, it covers only to those who are suffering, right? So Vibhanga, Abhidhamma text, said that how to practice karuna, and how does a bhikkhu dwell pervading one direction with his heart, endure with the compassion, just as he would feel compassion on seeing an unlucky, unfortunate passing. So he pervades all beings with the compassion, Unlucky people, unfortunate people. One of our devotees posts with the picture in the social media. So in the picture is a walker is cleaning the street, sweeping the street. Very hot, under the hot sun. He is sweeping the street. Because of that, very clean. He take a picture and he write, I'm very grateful to people who make Singapore clean, beautiful. Cleaning or sweeping under the hot sun, right? He appreciate their hard work and show, When I see that pose, I can see the beauty of that devotee, our devotee, very kind, tender heart. So, genuine loving kindness, genuine compassion, right? So, when we see such unfortunate people, then we practice compassion, right? Compassion. So, any question regarding with compassion? Okay, no question. I hope it's clear. Another one is altruistic joy, mudita. Altruistic joy. Mudita is translated in different way, different usage. Some people, they translate They interpret mudita, appreciated joy. Appreciated joy. So when your daughter or your son pass exam, very difficult exam, appreciated joy, mudita. Appreciated joy. And also share a metta, share a joy. So this one is very beautiful. This one is used by Western writer. Western writer. Beautiful. Share a joy. You share the joy of that person. Your daughter passed very difficult exam. She's very happy. You share happiness with your daughter or with your friend. Then your colleague working with you, promoted. Another level, higher than you. Normally, what happened to those people? Jealousy, right? Jealousy will arise normally. But now, no jealousy in your mind. You share the joy with your friend. Congratulate your colleague. Not easy, not easy. Very difficult. Appreciated joy, share a joy. Gladness, sympathetic joy. Some people also use sympathetic joy. But here I use altruistic joy. Mudita is rejoicing in others' prosperity. When somebody is prosperous, rich, feel very happy for them. When somebody is promoted, very happy, altruistic joy. No jealousy in your mind. Success. When somebody is successful in their business, in their marriage or whatever, happy. When somebody is famous. Your friend living near your house, just a normal person, later became very famous. Happy for him or for them. You appreciate their fame. Beauty. Normally, the same age, when somebody is beautiful, in the classroom, then there may be jealousy, right? Jealousy. So here, you appreciate the beauty of your friend. That's very important. We need to appreciate the strong, the strong point, Some people, they have a strong point in their respective area, Some people have a very good voice. Then we can appoint announcer like that, We have to appreciate their. Some people are beautiful, That we need to appreciate their beauty. Then make use of it, right? Make use of it. People near your house, all the time happy. For you, you have a lot of stress in your mind. Relationship in your house is not good. But neighboring house, they enjoy the same house, right? The same level, the same prosperity, but they're very happy. A lot of laughter, jealousy may arise. So you appreciate their happiness, their joyous feeling, right? And also achievement, Some of your colleagues have a great achievement. Appreciate, congratulate. Full-heartedly, Without any jealousy in your mind. Even the slightest wish to reduce their happiness, their success, their reputation. Right? Somebody is successful or rich, maybe you may do something harmful to them because you don't have the altruistic joy. Altruistic joy. So in metta meditation, chanting, Yatalara Sampadito Mawikachantu. So actually in the metta chanting that we play, she also Yatalara Sampadito Mawikachantu. May their wealth, prosperity, which have been acquired, be not diminished or lost. And may they be able to retain their wealth, their success, their achievement. Actually, not easy, right? Not easy. Even the two country, one is rich, the other one is not. May have a jealousy, right? Jealousy. So we shouldn't have that. We should congratulate their success, their achievement. That's altruistic joy. So normally I give example of neighboring house. So your house bigger than neighboring house, right? You don't care. You don't care because you're rich. Your house is better. Your car is better. But a few years later, they built very big house, bigger than your one. They bought a very expensive car. What will happen to you? Not easy to congratulate, to have an altruistic joy. Jealousy will arise. So if you're jealous, really suffering. So therefore, we need to practice altruistic joy to anybody, right? So when you have a lot of jealousy, it's a suffering in the mind. Mudita versus discontent. The Buddha said to Rahula, develop meditation on altruistic joy, mudita. For when you develop meditation on altruistic joy, any discontent, so I prefer this one, unhappiness in the mind will be abandoned. So when you see that the house of your neighbor bigger and the car is more expensive, unhappiness in the mind may arise, normally. So that is an unwholesome mind. Whenever you see their house, their car, unhappy, because you don't have a mudita in your mind, no? Mudita in your mind. In Myanmar, will be one famous monk. He emphasized importance of mudita. So he is establishing a very, very big university. And he himself trying to practice mudita, altruistic joy. When somebody is doing great in some area, congratulate. Walking together. It's not easy. So because of that mudita, he has more teachers, talented teachers. So his university is getting more and more successful. So I noticed he always emphasized importance of mudita. Need to appreciate, the strong point of other people. So that means he trying not to have a happiness, the success of other people, the prosperity of other people. So the house of your neighbor is bigger. You congratulate, you feel very happy for their achievement. right? You acknowledge. So when you see your neighbors, you tell, your house is very beautiful, very happy to see that. Then your neighbor also will love you, will not look down on you, will not look down on you. That beauty of the mind, is mudita. So the Buddha said that liberation of the mind by altruistic joy is the escape from happiness, arati. Normally, among the colleagues in your job, right? A lot of arati. When the boss favor your friend, you may not be happy, That's jealousy, Jealousy, very tender, So arati is happiness in others' success, fame, achievement, etc. When a monk or a nun is not happy in holy life, Pali Canon mentions the word arati. So when a monk or a nun is not happy in a holy life, Pali Canon use the word arati, not happy. Here also, when you see the success and achievements of other people, if you're not happy, arati. It's a Buddhist psychology. It succeeds when it makes a happiness subside. That means jealousy subside. And it falls when it gives rise to biased gladness. So that means gladness with greed. So when your friend won the 3 million lottery, very happy, with the greed, expecting that your friend will give something to you, right? So that is biased gladness. So in Anguttara Nikaya, the Buddha said that when the bhikkhus dwell in concord, harmoniously, without dispute, blending like a milk and water, viewing each other with the eyes of affection, on that occasion they generate much merit. Blending like a milk and water. I think you have seen the blue color book written by Astamika. Then, like a milk and water, mixed. So I think sometimes you may find the blue color book in the free distribution cupboard. Then you take it. It's talk about metta. Metta. It talk about metta, karuna, mudita, upekkha. On that occasion, the bhikkhu dwell in a divine abode. That is, in the liberation of the mind through altruistic joy. So we have to appreciate the success of other monk. When one is joyful, rapture arises. For one with the raptured mind, the body becomes tranquil. One tranquil in body feels pleasure. For one feeling pleasure, the mind becomes concentrated. So it leads to concentration. So when the mind is concentrated, then you can practice vipassana meditation. So how to develop metta? How does a bhikkhu dress pervading one quarter with the mind imbued with altruistic joy? Just as he will be glad on seeing a dear and beloved passing, so he pervades all beings with the gladness. So that mudita should be practiced to anyone, not limited to your family. So therefore it is called unlimitable, right? unlimited way. So up to now we finish. Actually, earlier we talked about how to develop metta. Right? How to develop metta. How to say that? Extensively, extensively. So mudita also can be practiced same thing, May all sentient be happy with their success, with their prosperity, etc. Right? That's mudita. May they be able to retain their success, their prosperity, without losing, like that. Okay, any question? One question if you want. Okay.
Bande, since Upekka is the very important foundation for to spread metta, karuna, mudita, so that while spreading to others, we are not harming ourselves by creating our own akusala, right? Why not then Upekka be put as number one of the sublime state?
Because the word metta is cover every aspect of practice. As I earlier said that. So, what is metta? It is karuna, mudita, upekka. So, karuna, mudita, upekka explain the definition of metta. Upekka is just controlling power. Not to fail to practice karuna and mudita, right? So therefore, mudita is just a part of our practice, not all covering as teaching. Metta cover every aspect of. When we talk about metta, that means it include karuna, mudita, upekka is included. Without equanimity, there will be no metta, right? So therefore, equanimity is a higher stage. In the 7 factors of enlightenment. So the last one is upekka, the highest stage. So when you want to attain nibbana, you must have equanimity, upekka. Without upekka, you cannot attain nibbana. So sankarupekka, equanimity toward mind and body. Therefore, upekka is important, but metta is more important. Okay. So let's talk about equanimity next week. Okay. Yo varatam bhavaro manu jesu sakyamuni bhagavakata kecho parakato bala viriya samangi dan sukatan saranatamu pemi masokan dhamma masangkata mapatikulan Madurami mampakunan suwipatan Dhamma mimang saranata มุเปมิยะถาจาเรนามาภาลามาหุจตุสุสุสีสุปุริสายุเกสุอัตถาชาโปกาลาธัมมาตัสสะเทสังฆามิมังสารนัตถะมุเปมิสาธุสาธุสาธุ Good night everybody